Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. Today, we are in a serene and secluded mountainous forest in Spain, where an extraordinary dream log cabin is being crafted with relentless patience and artistic skill. In this grand endeavor to create a peaceful sanctuary in the heart of the mountains, every step, from cutting the timber to laying the foundation, exudes precision. Let's witness how this modern and aesthetic masterpiece takes shape under skilled hands, breaking the silence of the ancient wilderness. Using a sharp draw knife to skillfully strip away the rough bark from the logs, ensuring a smooth finish and providing long-term protection against decay and insects. Charring the log surfaces with fire to create a carbonized layer, an ancient technique that enhances the wood's durability and resistance to moisture and weather elements. Applying a specialized black waterproof coating to the charred logs after brushing them, ensuring maximum structural integrity and giving the foundation a premium finish. Installing the black-protected heavy timber posts vertically into the prepared holes to serve as the main load-bearing skeleton for the entire cabin structure. Pouring the concrete mix into the wooden forms to secure the posts firmly, providing a rock-solid foundation that can withstand high winds and ground movement. Backfilling the gaps around the posts with soil and leveling the construction site to create a safe and stable work area for the upcoming building stages. Using a leveler to align the tops of all posts and cutting off the excess height with a chainsaw to create a perfectly horizontal base for the floor beams. Placing heavy horizontal support beams on top of the posts to form the main structural frame that will carry the entire weight of the floor and walls. Cutting precise notches into the ends of the beams using a chainsaw to facilitate an interlocking lap joint for superior structural strength. Refining the notched areas with a hammer and chisel to achieve a precision fit joint, ensuring no gaps remain between the interlocking timber beams. assembling the beams by interlocking the notches to build the rectangular floor frame, defining the cabin's actual footprint for the first time.
Okay.
Reinforcing the timber joints with heavy-duty steel L-brackets and large screws to prevent any structural movement and ensure long-term stability. Connecting the tops of the vertical columns with horizontal top plates to finalize the wall framing, making it ready to support the roof trusses. Erecting vertical wooden columns on the floor to serve as the primary wall studs and the main support system for the upcoming roof structure. Driving long metal spikes into the floor beams with a hammer to ensure the entire cabin structure remains permanently stable and strong. These heavy-duty pins lock the timber joints tightly, keeping the house completely steady even against harsh mountain weather. Laying down long wooden floor planks across the frame and securing them with a drill to complete a solid and aesthetically pleasing interior floor. Constructing and positioning triangular roof trusses to create the classic pitched roof design, essential for effective snow and rain runoff. He is now installing the main upper support beam, which firmly connects the vertical posts together to unify the entire structure. This beam primarily serves as a strong foundation for bearing the roof's heavy load and defining the central peak or ridge line of the cabin. In this crucial stage of the cabin's roof construction, he is now skillfully positioning the long wooden rafters or diagonal beams onto the main structure. These rafters will define the specific slope of the roof, enabling mountain rainwater to drain away effortlessly and providing the entire cabin with a beautiful and robust upper framework. Covering the entire roof skeleton with large wooden sheets or boards to form the initial deck and provide a solid base for the roofing material. He is now laying thin wooden battens horizontally over the initial roof layer to serve as a sturdy framework for installing the insulation panels. This specific structure ensures that the insulation sheets remain firmly in place, keeping the cabin's interior comfortable throughout the extreme mountain seasons. Installing blue rigid insulation boards over the roof decking to regulate indoor temperature and provide thermal protection during harsh Spanish seasons. Mounting vibrant red metal roofing sheets as the final protective layer to ensure the cabin remains waterproof and visually striking against the forest backdrop. To complete the wall framework of the cabin, he is now installing vertical wooden studs that will serve as the primary support for attaching future wall boards. Due to this precise structure, the planks will remain perfectly aligned and securely fastened, giving this Spanish home a cohesive and durable form. Cutting long wooden siding boards to exact lengths for the exterior walls to ensure a clean, professional, and uniform appearance. Installing the wall boards vertically around the entire structure, creating a rustic yet modern finish while providing a durable barrier against the elements. After installing the wall planks of the cabin, he is now precisely fixing the window frame into its designated spot. He is securing the frame with powerful screws, using a drill to ensure it remains stable even in strong mountain winds, creating a beautiful opening for natural light and air to enter the room. Standing on a ladder amidst the challenging environment of this Spanish forest, the way he installs each wooden plank with such geometric precision and artistic skill is a true testament to his unwavering patience and immense hard work. His meticulous craftsmanship and total dedication demonstrate how skilled hands can transform a simple structure into a stunning masterpiece, step by step. Standing on a ladder, he is now using a drill to precisely install the vertical wooden boards to finish the upper section of the cabin's exterior wall. This meticulous work not only gives the house a modern aesthetic, but also provides long-lasting protection for the walls against harsh outdoor elements. Fitting clear glass panes into the frames and sealing the edges with silicone to provide weatherproofing and keep the interior dust-free and cozy. Crafting a solid wooden entrance door with a signature diamond-shaped window, adding a touch of elegance and craftsmanship to the cabin's exterior. Attaching heavy-duty metal hinges and a secure lock set to the door, transforming the structure into a safe and fully functional mountain home. To ensure the security of the cabin's main entrance, he is now meticulously inspecting the metal locking system on the handcrafted solid wood door. By carefully checking that every small part of the mechanism operates smoothly without any hindrance, he is guaranteeing that this shelter will remain completely safe and secure in the future. He is skillfully crafting custom wooden window frames by hand and precisely installing them into the wall openings one by one. These frames not only hold the glass panes securely, but also provide a wonderful aesthetic and artistic finish to the cabin's exterior. After fitting the wooden window frames, he is now carefully placing clear glass panes into the specific grooves one by one. These panes will brighten the cabin interior with natural light and provide a stunning view of the surrounding forest while simultaneously keeping the space fully protected from dust and cold winds to create a warm and cozy environment. To add an aesthetic porch to the front of the cabin, a powerful excavator is now digging precise holes deep into the ground. These holes will later house the charred black wooden pillars, which will not only support the weight of the deck, but also further reinforce the stability and artistic charm of the entire structure. After cutting the black posts to a perfect size, he is now skillfully installing the strong horizontal beams for the porch's main framework one by one. With one beam already successfully secured in the back, he is ensuring that every part of the deck remains geometrically parallel and firmly attached to the main cabin floor. Constructing a spacious front deck with heavy timber planks, providing an ideal outdoor space to relax and soak in the surrounding forest views. To build the complete porch structure, he is now carefully carrying and positioning strong vertical wooden pillars onto the designated spots on the deck. These columns will carry the main load of the porch's upper section and add a touch of sophisticated rustic aesthetics to the cabin's entrance. In this crucial phase of constructing the porch roof, he is now attaching the sloped wooden rafters to the main frame with artistic precision. These strong diagonal beams will provide the porch's upper section with long-lasting durability and create an orderly path for mountain rainwater to effortlessly drain away. To finalize the porch roof, he is now systematically laying down wooden planks and securing them firmly to the frame with a drill. This meticulous work ensures the entrance is fully protected from sun and rain, while adding a wonderful artistic finish to the cabin's overall beauty. Fitting a gutter and downspout system along the roofline to effectively channel rainwater away and protect the wooden siding from water damage. To make the cabin's exterior walls more attractive and protected from the elements, he is now precisely installing thin wooden battens or slats over the joints of each plank using a power drill. This fine finishing not only gives the wall an artistic texture, but also ensures long-term durability and enhanced protection for the home by sealing any potential gaps. Lining the interior walls with insulation and smooth vertical wood panels, creating a cozy, warm, and visually appealing living space. To finish the cabin's interior decoration, he is now skillfully installing smooth wooden planks over the blue insulation panels and securing them with a power drill. This meticulous finishing will not only make the room warm and comfortable, but will also grant the interior an extraordinary artistic elegance that harmonizes perfectly with the Spanish mountain environment. The way he installs each wooden plank inside the cabin with such focus and precision is a brilliant testament to his extraordinary craftsmanship and patient labor. Every touch of his hand transforms the simple timber into a piece of art, making the house not just sturdy, but also granting it a majestic and warm elegance. Filling the small gaps in the flooring and sanding the entire surface with a machine to achieve a flawlessly smooth and professional finish. Applying a final coat of high-quality wood finish to the entire cabin, successfully completing this stunning architectural masterpiece in the Spanish wilderness. Finally, after days of tireless labor and unyielding patience, this extraordinary dream masterpiece has reached its completion in the deep forests of Spain. Every timber and every precise joint has now transformed into a safe and aesthetic sanctuary, echoing a message of profound peace amidst the ruggedness of nature. This is not just a log cabin, but a triumphant saga of human creativity and its harmony with the wilderness. Thank you for being part of this incredible construction journey from start to finish with Rustic Roots Build. Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. Today we will see how to build a strong dream cabin from scratch with your own hands in the middle of nowhere. From building the foundation to the final roof finishing, every step is executed with precision to ensure the structure lasts long and withstands harsh weather. Let's begin today's incredible construction journey, where this beautiful cabin will come to life step by step. Metal brackets are being attached to the concrete to keep the wooden beams away from ground moisture, ensuring the structure remains safe and durable. wooden beams are being positioned onto the brackets to serve as the primary load-bearing elements, distributing the weight evenly across the foundation. The beams are being firmly secured to the brackets with screws using a drill machine to prevent any movement during strong winds or vibrations. Floor joists are being installed at precise intervals to increase the load-bearing capacity and create a rigid framework for the cabin floor. Adhesive sealant is being applied along the joists to eliminate floor squeaks by reducing friction and ensuring a tight bond with the subfloor. Large OSB sheets are being laid over the floor frame to provide a smooth, solid, and level base for all subsequent interior construction. The boards are being nailed securely into the floor frame so that every part of the floor becomes a unified and long-lasting foundation. The wall frames are being assembled horizontally on the flat subfloor to make the construction process easier and faster before they are raised. The wall sections are being raised one by one and joined at the corners with screws to form the complete skeleton of the cabin structure. Window and door headers are being installed to reinforce the openings, allowing them to support the weight of the roof without buckling. A massive and strong beam is being installed here to carry the main load of the upper loft floor, ensuring the second floor weight is supported and the house remains stable and strong. Here, tall wooden support posts are being installed to hold the ridge board, ensuring that the main roof beam is positioned at the correct height and perfectly straight. These supports keep the ridge board stable during the initial phase of roof framing, helping to maintain overall balance and ensuring a more precise construction. A high ridge board is being positioned at the top to serve as the peak of the roof, maintaining the overall balance and symmetry of the frame. Roof rafters are being cut and installed at specific angles to create a pitch that allows rainwater and snow to slide off effortlessly. Large OSB sheets, or sheathing, are being installed on the exterior of the wall frame and firmly secured to the studs using a nail gun. This sheathing significantly increases the stability and strength of the entire structure, helping to keep the house perfectly straight and withstand heavy wind pressure. The rafters are being firmly fastened to the ridge board and wall plates to ensure the roof remains secure even during heavy storms. OSB panels are being installed over the roof rafters to fully cover the top and create a solid surface for the final roofing materials. A waterproof membrane is being spread across the roof deck to provide a critical secondary barrier that prevents any water leaks into the cabin. Metal panels are being accurately screwed onto the roof to provide lifelong protection against sun, rain, and extreme weather conditions. The exterior walls are being wrapped in house wrap to protect the wooden frame from moisture while making the cabin more wind resistant. Here, sturdy wooden brackets and a horizontal beam are being installed directly above the entrance to serve as the foundation for a small overhang or awning. This structure will shield the cabin from direct rain and protect the entrance, enhancing the building's durability while adding to its exterior aesthetic. Windows are being fitted into the openings and sealed with flashing tape to ensure no water or drafts can penetrate the window perimeters. A sturdy main door is being installed at the entrance to fully enclose the structure and ensure maximum security and protection for the interior. Metal siding is being attached to the lower half of the exterior walls to protect against ground moisture and enhance the building's durability. Here, a black metal flashing or trim is being installed at the transition point between the lower metal siding and the upper wall section, creating a seamless finish between the two materials. This flashing directs rainwater running down the wall directly outward, preventing water from seeping into the joint and damaging the wooden structure, ensuring the house remains completely watertight. The wooden frame for a porch or deck is being carefully positioned on concrete blocks to create a strong and stable foundation for the outdoor living space. The entire structure is being perfectly aligned and leveled to ensure it remains flush with the main entrance and stays durable for long-term use. Wooden trims or finishing boards are being installed at the corners and around the windows to cover exterior joints, giving the structure a cohesive and neat appearance. Horizontal wooden siding boards are being installed one by one on the wall so that the house wrap is fully covered and the house achieves a beautiful, natural look. Each board is being perfectly aligned and secured to protect the structure from external moisture, making the entire cabin both long-lasting and attractive. A massive natural log post is being lifted and positioned under the roof ridge beam to provide additional strength and balance to the entire roof structure. By installing this sturdy post, the durability of the cabin is ensured while adding a unique rustic aesthetic to the interior space. Glass wool insulation is being stuffed into the wall cavities to maintain a comfortable indoor temperature during both winter and summer. Pine wood paneling is being applied over the interior walls to cover the insulation and create a beautiful, natural cabin atmosphere. Natural tree branches are being used here to build the loft railing, and they are being firmly secured to the frame with a drill to ensure the safety of the occupants. These branches bring a stunning artistic and wilderness beauty to the cabin interior, making it visually appealing while providing long-lasting durability. A protective wood stain or oil is being applied to all exterior timber to shield it from UV rays, insects, and rot for years to come. Finally, decorative trims are being added to the roof edges and corners to complete the finishing touches and give the cabin a professional appearance. Finally, our dream cabin is now fully ready for use. Every step from foundation to roof has been completed with great care and skill so that this structure remains intact for generations. Built in harmony with nature, this cabin proves that with right planning, something extraordinary can be created even with simple materials. We tried to make every joint and finish perfect so that the cabin is not only beautiful to look at, but can also withstand all seasons. Friends, if you enjoyed today's construction journey, please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel Rustic Roots Build. Your every subscription and constructive feedback inspire us to bring more new projects in the future. Do let us know in the comments which part of the cabin you like the most. That's all for today. See you in the next exciting project. Until then, stay well and stay with Rustic Roots Build. Thank you. Welcome to your favorite channel, Rustic Roots Build. Today, we aren't just building a house, we're creating a piece of peace in the wild. Wood, sweat, and patience, the three elements of a masterpiece. Every notch, every screw, and every log will bring this dream cabin to life. Let's get back to the roots of building. Using heavy-duty shovels to excavate deep holes at marked points to reach a stable and solid soil layer. These holes are dug to a specific depth to prevent any future structural damage or shifting caused by soil erosion or frost. Each hole is carefully dug to ensure that the foundation remains perfectly balanced and level across the entire site. Using a specialized sharp tool to peel away the rough outer bark from every log with great precision. Removing the bark exposes the smooth wood underneath, which helps prevent infestation by insects and fungal growth. This process not only preserves the wood, but also enhances its natural aesthetic, giving the cabin a clean and rustic finish. Positioning the first course of heavy logs on the foundation blocks according to the cabin's initial layout. As these logs support the entire wall weight, they are placed with absolute precision and checked for level.
That, ladies and gentlemen. Washer on top, it will pull it down. So
Drilling long vertical holes through multiple logs using a high-powered drill to prepare for structural fasteners. These holes pass through the top logs and deep into the ones below, bonding the walls into a single, rigid unit. Inserting long timber screws into the pre-drilled holes to securely bond the log courses together tightly. Tightening the fasteners with an impact wrench ensures that the logs remain locked in place for many decades. Periodically checking the walls with a plumb bob or spirit level to ensure they are perfectly vertical. Adjusting any slight lean immediately is critical to avoid complications during the roof and window installation. Marking the exact dimensions for window and door openings on the log walls once the desired height is reached. Cutting through the stacked logs using a chainsaw to create the designated openings for doors and windows. Maintaining structural balance during the cut is essential to prevent logs from shifting or compromising safety.
Okay.
As the construction moves to the upper part, a workbench is being made here to store the tools, ensuring they are convenient to lift up as needed. The wall construction is nearing completion, and with each log being stacked, the cabin is gradually taking its final shape. After much hard work, this significant progress indicates that the structure will soon transform into a beautiful and complete sanctuary. Constructing triangular gable walls by stacking logs of decreasing length to support the roof slope. Cutting these logs at precise angles defines the roof pitch and prepares the structure for the ridge beam. The person in the image is installing ceiling joists or floor joists for the upper loft area of the cabin. These horizontal beams are placed across the walls to support the weight of the loft floor and provide additional structural stability to the top of the walls.
It's looking really flat and even. On the other sides too, it's looking nice, man. Especially this.
Plywood sheets are being installed over the joists to create the subfloor for the upper loft area. These boards are being laid down and secured to provide a solid and level walking surface for the floor above.
These double joists, 2x6 joists, I think really worked out. I'm glad I did them.
Constructing triangular gable walls by stacking logs of decreasing length to support the roof slope. Cutting these logs at precise angles defines the roof pitch and prepares the structure for the ridge beam. The main ridge beam is being carefully positioned at the highest peak of the roof, where the two triangular gable ends meet. This massive log acts as the structural backbone for the entire roof, providing a central anchor point for the rafters to be attached. Completing this crucial step allows for the installation of the roof slope, which will ultimately provide environmental protection for the cabin. Attaching sloped wooden rafters from the central ridge beam down to the top of the sidewalls at intervals. These rafters form the roof skeleton and provide the necessary framework for the sheathing and roofing sheets. Securing each rafter to the top log using metal hurricane ties to resist uplift forces from strong winds. These ties ensure the roof stays firmly attached during storms, providing critical structural safety to the cabin. This specific notch is cut to allow the angled rafter to sit perfectly flat and secure on the top of the wall log. It ensures that the roof's weight is transferred directly and evenly to the walls, preventing the rafter from sliding downward and ensuring long-term structural stability. Laying and securing large plywood sheets over the rafters to create a continuous and solid roof deck. The sheathing provides a stable and flat platform for applying the waterproof membrane and final roofing. Rafter blocking is being installed in the spaces between the roof rafters to provide lateral stability. These wooden blocks prevent the rafters from twisting or shifting under heavy loads, significantly reinforcing the overall strength of the roof structure. This step ensures that the roof remains rigid, durable, and perfectly aligned for the next phases of construction. Rolling out a waterproof synthetic underlayment over the plywood deck to seal the entire roof surface. This barrier prevents rainwater from reaching the wooden sheathing, ensuring the interior remains completely dry. Nailing thin wooden furring strips over the membrane to create a mounting grid for the metal roofing. These strips provide a necessary air gap to prevent condensation and serve as a secure base for roofing screws. Installing metal drip edges along the roof's perimeter to direct water away from the wooden edges. This prevents moisture from seeping into the sheathing, protecting the roof structure from rot and decay. Installing final metal roofing sheets over the grid and securing them with specialized weather-sealed screws. The metal roof offers complete protection against harsh weather and provides long-lasting durability for the cabin. Installing final metal roofing sheets over the grid and securing them with specialized weather-sealed screws. The metal roof offers complete protection against harsh weather and provides long-lasting durability for the cabin. Constructing a horizontal framework of heavy wooden joists to support the weight of the cabin's floor. Precise spacing and leveling of these joists are required to ensure a perfectly flat and structurally sound floor. Laying a thick plastic vapor barrier on the ground beneath the floor joists to block rising dampness. This protects the wooden structure from moisture-related mold and decay, keeping the cabin dry from below. They reduce the span of the floor joists. Without these middle supports, the floor might sag or feel bouncy when you walk on it. These blocks act as support piers to carry the weight of the floor, furniture, and people, ensuring the structure stays strong. Filling the cavities between the floor joists with thick insulation bats to maintain thermal comfort. This layer prevents cold drafts from the ground from entering the cabin, significantly improving energy efficiency. Installing a plywood subfloor by screwing large boards over the insulated joists to create a rigid surface. This subfloor provides a solid platform for interior activities and serves as the base for final decorative flooring. Installing a sturdy door frame and hanging a solid wooden door using high-quality heavy hinges, the door secures the cabin and seals the entrance against drafts, ensuring privacy and temperature control.
It's a wild homestead.
Spraying a protective wood stain on the exterior log walls to guard against UV rays and moisture. This treatment preserves the natural beauty of the timber and significantly extends the cabin's structural lifespan. Here, the craftsman is cutting an opening for a window. In log cabin construction, walls are often built solid first, and then sections are cut out for windows or doors. The wooden frame you see acts as a guide to ensure the cuts are perfectly straight and precise. The craftsman's work is truly magical and exceptionally precise. His attention to detail and focus show just how skilled and experienced he is at his craft. Filling the gaps between the logs with insulation rope and flexible chinking sealant to seal out drafts. This chinking process makes the cabin airtight, maximizing energy efficiency and keeping the interior warm. Fitting energy-efficient glass windows into the pre-cut framed openings in the log walls. Installed windows allow natural light to enter while providing insulation against external noise in cold weather.
That'll make it snug. There you go. Stretch it, get it in. That's the news.
Installed both the north and the south facing windows on the cabin.
The craftsman is cutting openings for windows and ventilation because building the walls solid first and then cutting ensures structural integrity while providing essential natural light and fresh air for the interior. The old door has been removed, and a much more beautiful and high-quality new door is being installed. The precise fitting of this new door will significantly enhance both the aesthetics and the security of the room. The main reason for putting glass in the middle of this door, or window, is to allow natural light into the room and provide a view of the outside. Additionally, high-quality glass like this helps with insulation, keeping the interior temperature stable by protecting it from extreme cold or heat.
Whoa.
The craftsman is using a drill to install wooden trim or casing around the window to secure it firmly in place and give the cabin a more finished and aesthetic look.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
The main reason for installing this metal drip cap or flashing above the window is to prevent rainwater from seeping behind the window frame or into the gaps between the logs. It redirects water away from the structure and sheds it outward, ensuring the wood remains dry and protected from rot, which significantly increases the overall durability and safety of the cabin. Installing decorative laminate flooring over the subfloor to create a polished and easy-to-clean surface. The final floor adds a touch of elegance and comfort, completing the cabin's interior design beautifully. Cutting a precise circular opening through the roof layers to install the chimney for the wood stove. Care is taken to maintain the integrity of the roofing sheets while creating a path for smoke ventilation.
Whoa!
Setting up a metal wood stove inside and connecting it to an insulated chimney pipe leading outside. The stove provides essential heat during winter, and the chimney exit is sealed to prevent any rain leaks. Adding thick insulation to the ceiling and gable walls to create a complete thermal envelope for the cabin. Proper insulation ensures the interior stays warm during winter, making the home habitable year-round. The plastic sheeting is called a vapor barrier. It is installed to prevent moist air from inside the house from reaching the roof's insulation and wooden frame. This protects the structure from condensation, which could otherwise cause wood rot, dampness, and mold growth. Here, wooden boards are being precisely installed as the interior finish to cover the insulation and plastic layers while enhancing the overall beauty of the ceiling. The extraordinary craftsmanship and the seamless joining of each board clearly demonstrate the immense skill and meticulous attention to detail dedicated to this work. The incredible patience and dedication shown in every detail have transformed the house into a truly unique and majestic structure. It is the result of this long-term hard work and dedication that the house has gained such an extraordinary and dreamlike appearance today. Friends, after a long wait, our hard work has finally paid off today. From the perfect joining of every log to the intricate finishing of the roof, everything has come together to complete our dream log cabin. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being with us on this exciting and challenging journey. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay tuned for more of our work. See you in the next project. Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. Today we will introduce you to an exceptionally talented maker from Ukraine who has created his own dream world in the deep silence of the forest. Our young maker today is Bjorn Brenton, who is only 23 years old. At this young age, with infinite patience and a deep love for woodworking, Bjorn has painstakingly built a magnificent wooden cabin from scratch, standing amidst the forest trees and falling snow. This house is not just a shelter, it is a unique tribute to his hard work and artistic spirit. So, friends, let's join Bjorn on his exciting journey today and see how he built his dream forest retreat step by step from the very ground up. He is applying a thick layer of black tar or bitumen over the charred wood surface so that the wood in direct contact with the ground cannot absorb any moisture. This is a crucial step because without proper protection, ground moisture can rot the wood quickly and weaken the entire foundation. Using a chainsaw, he is precisely trimming the top of each pillar to the exact same height so that there is no unevenness when placing the main floor beams. This perfect cutting ensures that the weight of the house is distributed evenly across all pillars, maintaining the cabin's balance long term. To stack the logs on top of each other, he is carving circular or triangular notches at the ends of the wood using an axe so they lock together firmly. This method is called log notching, which helps create an extremely strong and stable wall using only the log's own weight without any nails. The maker is precisely installing a special type of white insulation foam or ceiling strip on top of the cabin's floor frame or main beams. He is using a hand stapler to secure this layer to the wood so that the fine gaps between the logs are completely sealed, preventing any cold air, moisture, or small insects from entering the house. The maker is skillfully carving a semicircular groove or notch at the end of a log using a sharp axe. This notch is being crafted so that another log from the upper layer can sit perfectly on top of it, making the wall corners extremely strong and airtight. Bjorn is meticulously using an axe to flatten and notch a specific section of the wall log so the door frame or jam planks can be installed correctly. This precise carving ensures the door structure remains perfectly straight and the connection with the wall is both strong and seamless. Long and slender wooden poles are being set up upright at specific intervals across the cabin floor to create a strong temporary scaffolding or support system. These poles primarily act as props to hold the heavy main ridge pole and upper beams at the correct height, allowing roof construction to proceed before the log walls are fully raised. A temporary protection structure or shelter is being built with light and thin poles to safeguard the main house under construction from rain and snow. This frame will later be covered with a waterproof tarp or sheet, ensuring that the main construction work below can continue smoothly without any interruption from harsh weather. Longitudinal notches are being precisely carved at the bottom of each log, and they're being stacked one by one onto the wall. This meticulous craftsmanship ensures the logs fit together tightly, making the cabin walls progressively stronger and taller. To permanently secure the logs at each wall layer, he uses a drill to make deep holes from top to bottom. He is now inserting long wooden pins or dowels into the drilled holes and driving them deep into the logs with a large mallet. Using wooden dowels instead of metal nails ensures the walls remain tightly bound even as the wood shrinks. As the walls go higher, he uses a chain hoist and pulley system to move the heavy logs, making his work easier and safer. While building the walls, Bjorn leaves specific gaps for windows and uses a chainsaw to trim the wood to the correct size. These windows will help bring ample daylight into the room and provide a view of the outside. Metal U-brackets or joist hangers are being firmly attached to the main beams to provide extra strength to the cabin's floor structure. These brackets are being nailed into place to ensure the cross beams sit perfectly, allowing the floor to gain the capacity to support heavy loads for many years. As the walls go higher, he uses a chain hoist and pulley system to move the heavy logs, making his work easier and safer. Each log is carefully lifted and placed in position to prevent any accidents. To seal the tiny gaps between the logs, he collects natural moss from the forest and uses it as insulation. This moss will protect the house from wind and cold, keeping the interior warm and comfortable. A temporary scaffolding or platform is being constructed inside the cabin to work on the upper wall layers and reach the roof structure. Strong wooden planks are being laid across to ensure Bjorn can stand safely while continuing the construction of the higher sections of the house. Bjorn is lifting a massive and heavy wooden pillar using a chain hoist and is carefully guiding it to sit perfectly into its designated notch on the wall. This vertical column will provide essential strength and support to the main roof structure, making the cabin's overall architectural design more robust and well organized. Using a mechanical pulley and a heavy iron chain, the main ridge pole or central roof beam is being carefully hoisted to the top. This beam will serve as the highest point of the roof and securely tie the entire structure together, giving the cabin its final shape. This strong vertical pillar is being skillfully installed to create a sturdy porch or veranda in front of the cabin's entrance. This column primarily transfers the heavy weight of the overhanging roof beams directly to the ground foundation, ensuring the structural safety and long-term durability of the entrance area, even in harsh weather. A long and heavy wooden beam is being hoisted using a mechanical pulley to further reinforce and strengthen the roof structure. This beam will be placed horizontally across the rafters to evenly support the roof's weight and ensure the long-term structural integrity of the cabin. Long and wide wooden planks are being precisely arranged in rows on top of the sturdy roof rafters. These planks will serve as the main roof deck, creating a beautiful ceiling from the inside, while providing a solid foundation for the final roofing material to protect the cabin from external elements. protective oil coating or polish is being carefully applied with a brush to enhance the durability of these artistically carved wooden planks. To protect the wooden planks from rainwater and rot, he is laying a black waterproof membrane sheet over the entire roof. This sheet is being fastened in such a way that it remains stable even in strong storms or winds, keeping the wood dry and safe at all times. This wooden framework is being constructed as the foundation for an advanced, multi-layered roof system with plans to install insulation and OSB boards sequentially. This organized layering will keep the cabin warm and comfortable inside, while the final layer of metal tin sheets will provide complete waterproof protection against the forest's rain and snow. To keep the house warm in winter, he is installing yellow mineral wool insulation under the roof and inside the wall cavities. This insulation layer will regulate the interior temperature and maintain a comfortable environment even when it's freezing cold outside. After laying the black waterproof membrane on the roof, small wooden battens are being firmly nailed over it to create a solid framework. These battens will provide a secure base for precisely fastening the metal tin sheets with screws, ensuring the roof's strength and long-term durability against harsh weather. Large metal sheets or tin are being carefully arranged and installed to finally secure the roof structure. This strong metal layer will provide complete waterproof protection against rain and snow, helping the cabin withstand the harsh forest weather for many years. A specialized wooden frame is being precisely crafted and installed into the triangular gable end to accommodate window glass. This window will create a path for ample natural light to enter the upper loft area, keeping the interior bright, sunny, and vibrant at all times. Small, thin wooden shingles or tiling planks are being meticulously handcrafted from logs using an axe. These natural shingles are being installed on the cabin's upper walls in overlapping rows to ensure the house is fully protected from rainwater while significantly enhancing its exterior beauty and durability. A caulking gun is being used to apply a layer of sealant along the edges of the triangular window glass to secure it firmly and seamlessly to the wooden frame. This precise sealing process makes the window completely weather-tight, preventing rainwater or cold drafts from entering and disrupting the cabin's comfortable interior. This strong central pillar is being meticulously installed inside the cabin to provide the necessary support for the massive weight of the main roof beam. By turning a specialized adjustable metal base or screw jack at the bottom, the height is being perfectly calibrated to ensure that the roof remains balanced and the entire structure stays level, even as the logs naturally dry and settle over time. Secondary supporting beams or joists are being skillfully installed across the cabin's main floor framework. Each plank is being hammered firmly into place to ensure that no part of the floor shifts or loosens in the future. This technical craftsmanship ensures the cabin floor is exceptionally strong and durable, providing the house with extra security and longevity in the harsh forest environment. A very strong black mesh or netting is being laid over the floor framework to keep the cabin fully protected from the external environment. This mesh primarily helps hold the floor insulation in place while acting as a protective barrier to prevent rodents or pests from entering the cabin from underneath. Natural wood shavings are being carefully poured and spread into the empty spaces between the floor joists. This eco-friendly insulation layer will keep the cabin's interior warm and comfortable while successfully blocking cold drafts and ground moisture from reaching the floorboards. He is hammering each floor plank tightly against the next and nailing them diagonally to the frame. This method gives the floor a stone-hard strength that can easily bear the weight of any heavy furniture. To further enhance the floor's shine and durability, he is carefully applying several layers of wood oil or varnish with a brush. This varnish layer makes the floor waterproof and provides a long-lasting gloss that significantly boosts the room's beauty. Amidst the intense cold of the snow-covered forest, small wooden shingles or tiles are being skillfully arranged in rows onto a large triangular plywood sheet. This shingle panel is being prepared specifically to cover the cabin's upper gable section, providing complete protection against rainwater while adding a stunning, natural, and artistic beauty to the house. Precisely cut wooden boards are being carefully slid into the gaps between the logs at the gable end to ensure a tight seal. This meticulous sealing process will keep the cabin's interior shielded from the freezing outside air while significantly enhancing the internal aesthetics and finish of the structure. A precisely cut transparent glass pane is being very carefully installed into the special triangular wooden frame located at the gable end of the cabin. This window will not only allow an abundance of natural light to brighten the interior loft, but also offer an expansive and breathtaking view of the forest canopy. A sturdy, handcrafted wooden window frame is being carefully installed into the designated wall opening to ensure ample light and ventilation inside the cabin. This frame has been precisely measured and built to provide a perfect fit, keeping the interior fully protected and warm from the freezing outside cold. A precisely measured transparent glass pane is being very carefully placed inside the wooden window frame. These windows, while creating a path for natural light to enter the house, will also provide a wonderful opportunity to enjoy the calm and scenic views of the forest. Thick wooden planks are being precisely joined together to create a massive and sturdy door for the cabin's security and elegance. This antique-style door will protect the house from the freezing forest cold while giving the cabin a royal and artistic appearance. As the final door is finishing, he is installing a beautiful metal ornament and a dragon-shaped brass handle right in the middle. This special handle gives the house a certain elegance and provides a unique look to the entrance. Standing amidst the deep silence of the snow-covered forest, this magnificent wooden cabin is now a unique symbol of the maker's hard work, patience, and artistry. Surrounded by snow and dense trees, this small, warm house has become a peaceful destination like a dream. Bjorn's dream cabin in the forest is finally complete. If you loved this build, please like the video and subscribe to Rustic Roots Build. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. In today's video, we are going to show you the step-by-step process of building an incredible log cabin. From laying the very first plank on the foundation to installing the massive ridge beam and adding those fine decorative touches to the windows, you'll see it all. This isn't just construction, it's an epic journey of patience and craftsmanship. Stick with us until the end to witness this stunning transformation. Let's get started.
Such a small thing to still feel, but it's so important. You can't do anything else. What? You know, I cut these PCIs 3 times, they're still too short. Oh, that's definitely that one's good. For the subfloor, start with that. The inside piece interlocks in the corner.
Floor I-joists are being arranged one by one at specific intervals based on precise measurements to increase the load-bearing capacity and make the floor significantly stronger and more durable.
One and 9. Got 2 pieces. 121 and 9.
The ends and joints of each joist are being thoroughly inspected and secured to ensure the floor remains perfectly level and free of defects during long-term use of the house. Construction adhesive is being applied to the top of each joist to bond the floorboards permanently without any squeaking, providing extra comfort and quietness while walking. Subflooring boards are being laid one by one over the joists to create a smooth, strong, and perfectly level surface, preparing a solid base for the interior of the house.
So hang on, I'm going to measure this.
Massive and heavy wooden logs are being lifted one by one using a crane to expedite the main wall construction, which is a highly challenging and skilled task.
Just keep it in line where it's at and just boom it out. Swing right to touch. Cable down. You might move his boom. Boom his thumb. Boom up, boom down. And to do both.
The corners of the logs are being precisely joined using an interlocking method to enhance structural stability and strength, allowing the house to withstand strong winds or earthquakes. Deep and straight vertical holes are being drilled through the center of the logs using a large drill machine to accommodate the rods that will hold the entire structure together.
I can build it there with my feet if I have to.
Large metal bolts are being hammered deep into the logs to ensure that every part of the wall remains permanently fixed in place, thereby increasing the overall safety of the house.
And friend, is it right in front? Yes, 3 minutes. This ends at F. I'd rather have it pull in a little bit. Oh yeah, do what? Hold it. Yeah, you won't have to worry about that. Okay.
Each stair tread is being placed one by one onto the frame to make access to the upper floor smooth and easy, giving the entire staircase a beautiful and finished look. The stair treads are being firmly secured to the beams with high-strength screws using a drill machine, enabling the staircase to easily carry the weight of many people.
So far off. Zip off a little edge. Okay, I see. What? No, yeah. That looks good. Take it down here. Take it down? We're right there. Good.
A massive triangular wooden structure is being lifted and installed using a crane, which is the primary step in strengthening the roof and upper walls of the cabin. Once correctly placed, the house will be significantly more durable and secure against heavy snowfall and harsh weather.
Oh, backwards. We're reading the wrong way. Yeah.
Each beam is being carefully secured to the top of the walls to ensure the roof remains completely stable even in strong winds, guaranteeing a durable and safe shelter in this harsh mountain environment.
There's both on this side. No, there's both sides. Look at the other
I'd be careful there underneath that log.
Cool. Sure.
Oh.
So we gotta come back right there.
A sturdy wooden post for the house porch is being precisely installed using a drill machine to ensure the permanent protection and strong foundation of the exterior structure. This post will help support the weight of the entire porch and make the house aesthetically more attractive.
Looking good. Straight edge.
Large wooden boards are being carefully arranged and installed to cover the main roof structure, which will fully protect the house and prepare a level and sturdy base for subsequent finishing work.
Need a couple free screws to screw this thing on. You don't fork, I take what? That's perfect. You're gonna Get it out. Like it? Yeah.
These vertical wood pieces are being arranged in rows to create a strong frame for the upper part of the porch roof. This helps to distribute the weight evenly and makes the entire structure much more powerful and durable.
We need to get that layout done from the bottom.
Floor I-joists are being installed one by one to create an exceptionally strong and level base for the upper floor or loft. Later, OSB boards will be laid over them to make the floor fully functional for use.
Oh, go through this? Go through there? Put the block upside down. Could flip it maybe. It never happened. Could have worked. Oh, I'm not sure if it's centimeter.
Wooden boards are being placed on the roof frame and firmly fixed with a nail gun to ensure the house is fully protected from sun and rain.
I need a...
These I-joists are being arranged at specific intervals on the roof to create a deep cavity between the roof and the main structure. This space will later be filled with spray foam insulation, which will keep the house fully protected from extreme external heat or cold and prevent energy waste.
Put out the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118
Handcrafted wooden railings are being skillfully fitted into the main posts to ensure porch safety and enhance the house's exterior beauty, creating a strong and permanent barrier.
Put a screw in here, Justin. Jared. Get sealed out. Here, you have them.
One side of the roof is being sprayed with foam to protect the house from harsh weather, while on the other side, large wooden boards are being laid out one by one to firmly cover the roof, making the house durable and ready for living.
Straight up. Ain't gonna get it.
A special waterproof underlayment or membrane is being laid over the roof wood to ensure the house is fully protected from rainwater and significantly increase the roof's durability.
About 4 feet. 5 feet. Yeah, right. What's going on here? Caution. Come around 2 grand and just have it.
The wooden logs on the interior wall are being cut with high precision using a chainsaw to create the correct space for installing window frames or boards. This accurate cutting will result in a more organized and aesthetic appearance around the windows.
Why'd you
Modern glass windows are being perfectly fitted into the sturdy wooden frames prepared in each opening, which will completely seal the house and allow ample natural light to enter the interior.
Once you get back there, I'd be surprised if you have a gap anymore. If you're, you might.
Once the doors and windows are installed, narrow wooden planks or trims are being fixed around them to cover any gaps and give the house a neat and polished exterior appearance.
Is that okay? Here, I cut away from that road. Order it, come right into me. Hold it, no.
Exquisitely crafted wooden railings are being skillfully installed at the edge of the loft to ensure safety and add a touch of aesthetic elegance to the house interior. Each railing post and baluster is being firmly secured to the floor using a drill machine to ensure they remain solid and do not become loose over long-term use. And that's how, through dedication and hard work, these massive logs were transformed into a breathtaking dream sanctuary. Building a home in the heart of nature is not just construction, it's a form of art. We hope you enjoyed witnessing this incredible journey. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. To see more professional construction projects like this, don't forget to subscribe to Rustic Roots Builds. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next build. Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. Today we are witnessing the successful culmination of a unique life struggle. A single father is about to turn his lifelong hard work, carefully saved earnings, and every drop of sweat into reality. It is rare to see a father building such a modern dream house with his own hands, fueled by endless patience and affection. Every block and every wooden joint of this construction carries his determination and love for his family. If you watch the video until the end, you will understand how skill and hard work blend to transform a simple house into an extraordinary masterpiece. Let's enjoy every fascinating step of this construction from beginning to end together. The pipes for the modern sewage system have been skillfully arranged in the sand layer. Each joint was perfectly sealed to ensure the drainage system remains durable and reliable in the future. After beautifully completing the pipeline work, high-quality insulation boards are now being laid on top. These boards will block ground moisture and help maintain a comfortable temperature inside the house at all times. A sturdy mesh of iron rods is being laid across the entire foundation. This will hold the concrete firmly and prevent cracks in the future. The heating pipes are being tightly fastened to the iron mesh using plastic ties. This ensures the pipes do not shift during the concrete pouring process. The skilled craftsman is meticulously tightening every joint of the heating manifold with his expert hands. This precise effort will ensure that the modern dream house's floor heating system remains leak-proof and secure for a lifetime. Concrete pouring for the foundation has begun. Skilled workers are spreading the concrete evenly to ensure the foundation remains perfectly level. The surface is being leveled to place the first layer of aerated concrete blocks on the wall. This initial step is vital for building a sturdy structure. Special adhesive mortar or glue is being applied under the blocks, holding them as firm as stone. The walls rise perfectly straight under the craftsman's skill. Though lightweight, aerated concrete blocks make the walls strong and fire-resistant, each block is cut to size and fitted perfectly. Adhesive glue is applied to each row of blocks, making the wall as strong as a single piece of stone. This significantly increases the home's durability. Internal walls are built to ensure that indoor spaces are used efficiently. Every inch of this dream house is well planned. Wooden supports are used to create lintels or beams over the window sections. This will help carry the weight of the upper walls and the roof. A sturdy reinforcement frame has been placed inside a precise channel cut through the middle of the small aerated concrete blocks above the window. Concrete will now be poured to create a solid, continuous lintel that will effortlessly carry the weight of the upper structure. Sturdy pillar foundations are being created for the house's outdoor balcony or terrace. The plastic pipes are being skillfully cut to a specific height, ensuring the future balcony of the dream house has the perfect balance and protection. The skilled craftsman is securing each wooden beam in its designated place with his expert touch. This patient work will ensure that every afternoon spent with family on this sturdy veranda will be safe and enjoyable. Solid wooden beams are being precisely cut and installed as the foundation for the upper floor. This remarkable framework will provide unique strength and durability to carry the weight of the house's second floor. OSB boards are now being laid expertly over this strong wooden framework. The skilled builder is using a nail gun to fasten each board evenly, ensuring the upper floor remains perfectly smooth and level. Skilled craftsmen are carefully arranging the upper floor wall frames on the OSB boards according to precise measurements. This well-planned layout will create a solid and balanced foundation for the dream house's internal rooms. On the OSB board flooring, skilled craftsmen are precisely positioning each wall frame according to exact measurements. The combination of the lower floor's concrete blocks with the upper floor's wooden structure will make the house not only durable, but also give it an aesthetic modern look. Skilled craftsmen are now placing the main roof support beam, or ridge beam, in its designated position. This massive wooden beam will provide a sturdy foundation for the roof structure of the dream house and evenly distribute its weight. The roof rafters are now being installed perfectly with precise measurements. The skilled craftsman is using a nail gun to securely fasten each wooden joint, ensuring the roof remains durable and strong. Wooden planks are now being skillfully laid over the roof rafters, providing a strong foundation for the dream house's roof. The expert builder uses a nail gun to securely fasten each plank, ensuring the roof can withstand any adverse weather conditions. High-quality insulation boards are now being skillfully installed over the roof's waterproof membrane. This modern layer ensures that the house remains warm in winter and comfortably cool during the summer. These battens create an extremely strong and level base for the installation of the final roof covering or shingles. The expert builder fastens each nail with precise measurements to ensure the roof provides maximum protection against adverse weather. This special section of the roof has been precisely cut to accommodate a modern skylight window. These windows will allow plenty of natural light and fresh air into the dream house, keeping the interior environment refreshing and pleasant at all times. Strong OSB boards are now being skillfully laid over the wooden battens. These boards will create a powerful foundation for the roof structure and ensure a perfectly level surface for the next step of installing shingles or the final roof covering. Skylights are being installed on the roof. This will allow natural light into the house and make air circulation easier. A waterproof membrane or protective sheet is being laid on the roof to shield the house from rain and snow. This guarantees long-term protection. Modern shingles are being installed on the roof, giving the house a magnificent beauty. Its deep color makes the house look even more elegant. The shingles are overlapped and installed using a nail gun so that water can never penetrate. This is an example of a seamless roof. Modern brackets are being installed for the drainage or gutter system around the house. Each bracket is set at an equal height by skilled hands. Sturdy brown gutter pipes are being installed for easy rainwater runoff. This will protect the walls from water damage. Clamps are used to secure the drain pipes firmly to the walls. Everything looks perfect under the touch of a skilled craftsman. Insulation boards are being installed on the exterior of the upper floor walls. This helps keep the house warm in winter and reduces energy bills. After laying OSB boards over the sturdy wooden beams of the balcony, a waterproof membrane is now being skillfully applied. This well-planned work will protect the wood from rain and moisture for a lifetime. Modern tiles or brick finishes are being applied to the exterior walls, giving the house a royal appearance. The skilled craftsman is meticulously installing each tile to ensure the wall is not only strong, but also strikingly beautiful. Our builder's superhero-like tiling speed makes it look like he's rediscovered his youth, with knees that must be made of steel. For those of you enjoying your retirement, do you think his energy is even more potent than your morning cup of strong coffee? Share your funny thoughts in the comments below. The skilled craftsman is meticulously installing wooden planks onto the walls of the dream house. These planks will not only give the home an aesthetic and natural appearance, but will also provide a strong and sturdy shield against the elements. The craftsman is skillfully installing a sturdy wooden support beam or bracket under the balcony. Each connection of this solid structure will ensure the stability of the dream house and evenly carry the weight of the upper section. Wooden planks on the balcony floor are being installed and polished perfectly. This will be the best place in the house for spending afternoons with family. The window panes are being installed with great care. Using high-quality glass makes the house soundproof and peaceful. Strong wooden posts are being skillfully installed at specific intervals around the veranda for safety and protection. Through this precise craftsmanship, the veranda will not only be secure, but will also add a touch of remarkable elegance to the overall appearance of the dream house. Modern design wall lamps are now being installed on the exterior walls of the dream house, giving it a magical appearance even in the dark of night. The skilled craftsman is carefully completing the electrical connections to ensure this brilliant lighting serves flawlessly for a long time. Finally, the house is completely ready. This extraordinary creation teaches us that with patience and love, even the home of your dreams can become a reality. Every corner of this house is filled with the lifelong dream and tireless effort of a single father. If you enjoyed this transformation journey, don't forget to give it a like. Every like and subscribe inspires us at Rustic Roots Build to share more such inspiring construction stories. Which part of the house did you find most attractive? Do let us know in the comments. See you in the next episode with a new dream. Until then, stay well and stay healthy. Thank you. Welcome to Rustic Roots Build. Today in the video, we are in a mountainous area of North America where the construction of a dream log cabin is starting. Here we will see how Bjorn Brenton is building a wooden cabin from scratch with his own hands. His plan was to build a complete cabin where there will be all the amenities and comfort. This wooden cabin is built on 2 hectares of land which he personally created for his dream. This bushy area was previously full of trees, but he prepared it for a new life. The concrete is shoveled into the holes in formwork, with large stones added for reinforcement. After the concrete sets completely, the wooden formwork boxes are stripped away to reveal the solid concrete pillars. Heavy wooden beams are placed on top of the concrete pillars and checked with a level to ensure they are perfectly even. Handsaws and chisels are used to cut half-lap joints and notches in the main beams for a secure fit. Long metal spikes or nails are driven into the corner joints to firmly attach the beams together permanently. Intermediate wooden beams or floor joists are placed into the notches of the main frame to support the floor weight. Each piece of wood has been carefully cut and leveled to ensure the cabin structure is strong and durable. Blocks are being placed on the ground, and wooden beams are being placed on top of them, which will serve as the main foundation of the cabin. A preservative coating is being carefully brushed onto the entire wooden foundation and boards to make them long-lasting. The insulation panels are being fitted precisely, one by one, inside the wooden floor frame. A deep trench has been dug underground for the cabin, and strong PVC pipes are being installed there to ensure proper water supply and drainage. Each pipe is being carefully measured and installed to ensure smooth water flow and to prevent any future leakage or damage. After laying the pipes, the trench is being backfilled with soil and the ground under the floor is being leveled with a shovel. Gradually, the wooden planks will be installed on the frame, forming the first layer of the cabin's solid floor. Each plank is being cut to specific measurements and installed so that the entire floor is level and remains durable for the future. Various tools such as hammers, clamps, and measuring instruments are being used to complete the work. Thick pieces of logs were arranged one after another, and then evenly spaced wooden planks were placed on top of them to ensure the staircase is strong and long-lasting. Step by step, this wooden staircase has given the cabin a new dimension, which will make daily movement easier and double its beauty. To enhance the beauty of the pillars below the floor, they are being decorated with small tiles, which makes the lower part of the floor more attractive. Eating healthy food is very important for the survival of this forest, so now a stove will be built for cooking. And here the stove is being built outside instead of inside the house, so that smoke and hot air do not remain inside the house while cooking, so it has been decided to build the stove outside. To increase the durability and aesthetic of the stove, he uses large gray concrete blocks for the exterior. He applies mortar on each block and stacks them one by one to raise a sturdy wall. Heavy logs are being lifted one by one and placed perfectly within the frame, forming the foundation of the cabin's main walls. Each log is set into a specific notch so that they lock tightly together, making the entire structure sturdy. Accurate measurements and precise cutting are crucial during the installation, as any mistake could compromise the future stability and safety of the cabin. Some insulation is being placed between each piece of wood to prevent cold air from entering the house during the winter through the gaps in the wood. And the pieces are being hand-drilled and attached with wooden pins to keep the pieces firmly in place without moving in stormy winds. The person is using a mechanical chain hoist to lift extremely heavy logs to increase the height of the cabin walls. This helps in easily moving massive timber to a specific height and placing it accurately. The wooden walls are being cut precisely to size to create openings for doors and windows, making the cabin both functional and beautiful. Every log is being sawed with perfection. The door and window frames are kept smooth while maintaining their structural integrity. By leaving designated spaces for windows and doors, the logs are stacked upward step by step, and the structure is beautifully taking shape. Each timber is positioned with precision to ensure that the walls are level and strong, preventing any part from becoming weak in the future. To fit wooden joints perfectly, he uses a chisel. By striking the chisel with a hammer, he carves out specific portions of the wood to create a strong and precise notch. Strong wooden beams are being placed atop the walls to serve as the main support for the roof. Each beam is being positioned perfectly to ensure the entire structure remains level and robust. The wooden pillars are being precisely sized before being set into metal brackets, which will guarantee a sturdy and durable structure. The wooden pillars are being precisely sized before being placed on metal brackets, ensuring the structure is strong and durable. Each pillar is being positioned at the correct angle with the help of handmade metal clamps, which will support the roof. As the construction rises in height, he carefully sits or stands on the wooden beams to work. This skill of maintaining balance is vital for working at elevated levels. Once the roof beams are installed, long wooden planks are arranged one by one on top, making the roof sturdy and smooth. Triangular wooden frames are being constructed to form the core roof structure, which will firmly hold the sloped roof. To maintain balance, each frame is carefully placed at the exact angle. Each board is perfectly attached to the frame to ensure the roof remains even and subsequent tasks can be easily completed. Once the wooden roof frame is constructed, the initial step involves installing a waterproof membrane to shield the cabin from the rain. This waterproofing layer doesn't just repel water, it plays a crucial role in ensuring the wood remains dry and durable over the long term. Thin wooden battens are being laid across the waterproof membrane to facilitate the installation of the next roofing layer. These battens are spaced evenly to ensure that the final roofing sheets are securely fastened and provide long-lasting performance. Large roof sheathing boards are being laid step by step to create a sturdy foundation for the cabin. These boards not only reinforce the roof structure, but also provide a secure surface for the shingles to be attached to in the next phase. Using a ladder, metal flashing is being fitted to the roof perimeter to safeguard the structure from long-term water damage. The flashing is being tightly screwed down to prevent it from loosening during severe weather conditions like storms or heavy rain. This waterproof layer is being laid over the wooden roof boards, acting as an impenetrable barrier to prevent rainwater from ever seeping into the wooden structure. Shingles are being laid in overlapping layers, starting from the bottom of the roof and working upwards to ensure rainwater can easily glide off the surface. After placing each shingle, small nails are driven into designated spots to permanently secure it to the underlying roof boards or membrane. The deep hue of the shingles provides the roof with an appealing, modern aesthetic, beautifully complementing the cabin's natural surroundings. Wooden cleats or supports have been fixed to provide a stable footing, facilitating the shingle installation and ensuring a uniform finish across the entire roof structure. Precise measurements are being taken on the cabin's porch flooring using a measurement tape and a pencil to ensure the wood fits perfectly. A chisel and hammer are being used to carve precise notches into the wooden beams so that the main support posts can be securely installed. The broad top piece of the railing, or the handrail, is being positioned at the correct angle and nailed down permanently to finish the porch construction. To make the porch safe, small wooden planks are being aligned and nailed together to create a sturdy railing system. Wide wooden planks are being aligned and arranged to form the sturdy steps of the staircase. The stair planks are being firmly nailed to the main structure using a hammer and nails. Handrails are being positioned at the correct angle beside the stairs to provide balance while moving. The broad top piece of the handrail is being permanently fixed with a hammer to finish the staircase construction. The wooden window frames crafted for the cabin have now arrived and are being fitted into their respective wall openings one by one. Each frame was built to precise measurements to guarantee a perfect fit within the structure. The frame is being seated into the precision-cut opening to ensure a secure fit. Meticulous installation of each frame is vital, as proper window fitting is essential for both the cabin's aesthetic appeal and functional efficiency. Insulation material, or wool, is being stuffed into the gaps between the window frame and the wall to maintain the indoor temperature. Long wooden battens are being installed on the inside of the roof to strengthen the upper structure and create a permanent base for the finishing. Each timber is being installed at the same size so that the entire frame is straight and future boards or panels can be placed perfectly. The wooden planks are being installed one by one on the front wall of the cabin by climbing the ladder, completely covering the empty spaces. Step by step, the upper part is being closed and the cabin is starting to get complete. When the work is completed, the front side will look more attractive. Wooden panels are being installed in the empty section under the roof, giving the cabin a complete and attractive appearance. Each piece of wood is being fitted precisely to ensure there are no gaps and to make it look beautiful from below. Installing the final wooden moldings under the roof will provide a more refined and perfect finish. When viewed from below, the wooden floors look like a piece of art. Every grain and line of the wood provides the cabin's interior with a unique natural beauty and a bright, attractive appearance. Glass is being fitted into the wooden window frames inside to allow light and air to enter while keeping the room secure. Each piece of wood is being measured and cut precisely to ensure the glass fits perfectly and remains durable for a long time. The window frames are being installed carefully from the outside to enhance both the beauty and the functionality of the cabin. The installation of the wooden flooring onto the sturdy beams of the cabin's upper level has commenced, forming a secure and functional area. Seen from underneath, the wooden floorboards resemble a masterpiece. Each grain and texture of the wood lends the cabin's interior a distinctive natural elegance and a vibrant, alluring aesthetic. The application of insulation sheets offers more than just functional advantages. It elevates the cabin's entire structure with a modern touch. Every wooden plank is perfectly aligned, revealing a flawless pattern from underneath that enhances the cabin's structural integrity while providing a refined and beautiful finish. And add the beauty of a perfect finish. Each piece of wood is precisely measured and placed to ensure the hatch is sturdy and feels smooth while opening or closing. Every wooden component of the house is being treated with a specialized coating, which not only imparts a vibrant hue, but also shields the timber from rain, sunlight, and the elements of time. Applying this protective layer to all exterior walls ensures the wood's longevity and provides a distinctively radiant finish. Insulation sheets are integrated within the doors to maintain a cozy atmosphere, keeping the interior warm during winter and cool throughout summer. These standard wooden doors have been specialized through insulation, merging aesthetic appeal with high utility to form exceptional craftsmanship. Every layer is meticulously fitted to eliminate hollow spaces, ensuring the door provides superior protection and structural integrity. Each piece of wood is being fitted into the door frame with great care, making it strong, durable, and aesthetically pleasing. The marks of skilled craftsmanship are clear in every step. The wooden pieces are being perfectly attached with glue. A strong structure is being created that will not only increase durability, but also add a new dimension to the home's beauty. The door frame is now being installed. It ensures the perfect shape and structure, doubling the beauty and security of the entire house. The work of setting up the wooden door frame is in progress. Each piece of wood is being fitted perfectly to make the door sturdy and long-lasting. The wooden frame around the door is being mounted with great care. Every piece of wood has been placed according to the correct measurements, making the house stronger, more beautiful, and attractive.